listen over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Miss Fearful, going back for our entertainment. If it's the first time you're joining me, you're most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and hit the bell. I absolutely love you. Spoiling you guys rotten today. I'm not gonna sleep. Like literally, what time is it right now? 2:15 a.m. And I'm still shooting, so I'm gonna still need to edit. So obviously I'm not sleeping the whole night, and that's okay because I know you guys will be happy. Okay, so anyway ninjas, if you've not watched the first 4 parts please do. But spoiler alert, if you've not watched Young, Famous and African, please go watch it on Netflix. Then you'll be able to enjoy these reviews after you've watched everything, okay? Because I'm spilling all the tea. I'm spilling everything. Now let's go ahead and talk about another new cast member, Kifiwe Mambote. Okay, the gorgeous Kifiwe, who, if you ask me what I know her for being Edwin Sodi's girlfriend. I know her for being in that whole scandal of the 200 million what money, and some people alleging that her Porsche was repossessed or taken as well, seized or whatever. But obviously that was not the case. I think it's in her name, and so they couldn't touch it, obviously. But yeah, she used to be Edwin Sodi's girlfriend. They broke up, and now he has moved on. I mean, at this point, I feel like he belongs to everybody, child. Okay. That's what the streets are saying anyway. So yeah, and then after that, of course, she went on to get married, because at this point I really have to say allegedly. Allegedly get married, because I don't want to be sued by anybody, to say that who said she got married or whatever. But she says that she got married. And so, yeah, she was not so long ago, she was trending. And she was trending because they were claiming that she faked her marriage for content. And one of the reasons there was because Girl posted the cows. Girl posted, I don't know if it was a traditional thing, but the man was nowhere to be found in those pictures. Not even a side view, not even a fingernail, not even. It wasn't there. That's one thing I can tell you. Like, not even a fingernail in that. It wasn't there. It was her. Seems like she was just there marrying herself. And I think that's why maybe people are actually saying that she faked the marriage for content and everything. And I think it got worse when the man that she allegedly was married to came out and said that he wasn't, something like that, that did not exist. So at this point, I do not know if she actually came to this show to try and clarify the rumor, but she did a horrible job at it and humiliated herself. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. So there was a time that Louis actually invited them. Well, first of all, when she came in as someone that was very poised. She's someone that is in fashion, proper girl. It went shukukukukuku. Okay. So when they went to the Louis event or, invite, our girl starts, getting emotional, and talking about how this person is stalking or, he doesn't want her to be with anyone, even though they are separated and they're going through a divorce, this and that. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but I didn't see a single tear in there. Chad, did you cry? Did you need acting lessons? Because I can give you, I didn't see tears, honestly, but I'm sure maybe she did. I just didn't see them. Maybe I was sleepy a bit at that part. I really honestly do not know. So she somehow gets emotional and she's talking about this. And, I think it was Louis Post skips. trying to comfort her and everything. And then I think it was the following morning or the following day they went out, and Zari just so happened to be in the same car that Kifiwa was in. And Zari now asked about, the marriage, to say, oh, people are saying it's fake. And I felt like at that point, like Zara was just being very shadeful. Like, God, you was wrong for that, because at that point, Kifo had not come for Zara whatsoever. So I was like, girl, why are you going in so hard? Because she really was going in hard, The disrespect that was there, I don't know why Kifo did not just address it there and then. When you leave disrespect, it continues. So sometimes you gotta just nip it in the bud very fast and tell a person he was untrial, if you gotta like hey, do it, then oh, done, clean, you get. But she didn't, and I feel like I was a bit surprised when it came to that. I was like, did Kivo really just let that go? But I guess she had not let it go. And she was like, I'm coming back for you, which she did. So there was a time that Kifue apparently had traveled. She was not in the country, missed a few events. But then she got a call from Diamond. And Diamond basically just wanted to meet up and, like take her on a date, which she agreed. He came with these gorgeous flowers. But Kifo was like, boy, I am not the one, okay? She got his girlfriend in there. And yeah, Diamond was very embarrassed, he had a fight with his woman, and then after that left. So for the most part, I would say that Kifua was definitely just quiet with this season. She wasn't like entering people's fights. I didn't see her really doing too much. She kind of blended it a bit, became a bit boring for me. Up until the last scene, the finale, that was when she decided that she was going to stand up and, I guess, address Zari, and also have to address the rumors of that she was not married or, stuff like that. So, she goes in on Zari, and then Zari stands up, and she also now, takes it back. I was so shocked that Kifo actually took a glass of wine and she poured it at Zari, through the wine. If not for the fact that Zara's husband actually saw that early, and then he stood up and protected his wife. I mean, she got some of the wine, but trust and believe, she could have gotten it all if that man did not come in and intervene. So, we know he's young, but one thing we cannot deny is that he does love her and he protected her. That was nice and cute, whatever. But I was so shocked. Like, I was like, girl, that is some hood behavior. Who is out there throwing wine and y'all are out there dressed in gowns? Gowns, baby, gowns. Like, it's supposed to be a royal affair. Out, you are there with your glass, all because you want to prove that when you were married or whatever, I don't know, to a man that you're divorcing, to a man that he himself, allegedly, he's saying different things from the situation you are. Me personally, I wish I never made that marriage of mine public. If anybody actually comes out and says you were never married to that guy, I'd be like, yes, I was never. Like, why would I want to even claim a stupid nigga? I went doing that. Like, no. She had actually now spoken about how she was actually the second wife. Zari was a bit rudely, and she was asking, why would you ever want to be number two? I would have asked her, like, oh, because why? Now that you picked up some random child, you think you are enough to advise about marriage? I would have gone in for her, but I felt like she was just throwing shade, But yeah, I felt like it was so unnecessary, man. Like, I really felt like it was very unnecessary. I don't know if she was just trying to be gangster or trying to be... But I was so disappointed, like you're out there throwing wine glasses, like wine. You're throwing wine, taking a glass and throwing to someone. Like, mentally strong people actually compose themselves. And that's one thing. They do the provoking. Zari provoked, and she was standing. When I tell you, Zari didn't even flinch with that wine from what I saw. I was like, girl, are you used to people pouring wine at you? Or maybe it was because she saw that her husband was there, the guy was there, but obviously protecting her. But for me, I just felt like it was so unnecessary. Kifua, please don't come back. Like, Haikabi, in a very nice way, just don't come back. I didn't really see the need for her. Yeah, I just didn't. Maybe she had come to just clarify, okay, it's okay, we understand whether we like it or not. You were married, we agree. If you come back, that better not be the storyline again, because we're tired of that nonsense. It's not that big of a deal whether you were married or not. We genuinely don't care. And people use that to just upset her because they can see that it really it touches a nerve. But generally, I can tell you right now, people don't really care about that, whether you were married or not. As Zingeni, you're very successful, you're rich, you're gorgeous, you're this and that. So yeah, we don't. And again, I think that there was a part where she kept on talking about how she said Zari was a biatch, basically, and that she has got so many kids. Like, says she has got 100 kids. Zari has like 5 children. That is quite a lot, but you already have 2. She's only 3 up you. I don't understand a woman that would insult another woman by having kids that she can fully support. The only people that I feel like needs the talk are people that are having kids, not having any means to support them. But if you're able to support them and then more, Zara can afford to have 10 kids and her body is still T. So check that. But yeah, honestly for me, I felt 100 kids, she has 5, you have 2 from what we know. So that was just it was weak. Like, it was just weak. It was weak for me. But yeah, basically that is that. So yeah, we will see. Maybe next season she will come back. If she comes back, it better not be any nonsense about this marriage that existed or didn't exist. We don't care. Honestly, it would have been so nice to see her maybe do. And one thing I'm starting to realize now with young African and what, it seems like every time they meet it's within each other. They never, like, these people don't have jobs. We would have loved to see her going out there, styling, buying pieces, putting pieces together. Like, let us see what you actually do. We don't care whether you were married or not. And now, like, thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, it's almost like it's just like them, being short. These people they don't do businesses. They don't. We would like to also see them in their own element. If the producers are watching, please give us more. Because it's starting to get too repetitive. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. From Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed. And I will see you guys the next one because we're still continuing. We're still continuing. Mwah.